Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Crystal, and this is
Zack.
And today, I had a little bit of trouble maintaining self-control. Ew. My witch's brew. Is that okay?
Yeah.
This week is Target Circle Week at Target, and one of the deals that I am most interested in is the buy two get one free on entertainment, and more specifically, books. So, I have brought on my special guest Zack here because we're trying to save money, and I didn't want to go overboard, so I'm limiting myself to 3 books this time. So, I'm going to describe all of the books that I would like to buy, and Zack is going to pick 3 of them. And then after this, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna buy them. Now, as we know by now, it's been almost 1 year, I think, almost a year of me booktubing, and I am very bad at describing books. Whether I've read them or not, I can't. So I tried my best, but it was very challenging. It took me like 3 days. I wasn't actually working on it for 3 days, but I didn't want to work on it for 3 days. So it took me 3 days to come up with these descriptions of these books, and so I could present them to Zack. Now, obviously, I tried my best to not make anything sound super cool and tempting, because I didn't want him to be swayed by my descriptions. So all I did was I went to Goodreads and I summarized whatever description they had of the books on there. And Zack is going to make the ultimate decision of what 3 books I buy, because I am indecisive. I've already been to the Target book section so many times, like while I'm working this week, just to try and pick 3 books, and it's like impossible for me. So that is going to be Zack's job today. I don't know how accurate these descriptions are, because again, I just took whatever was on Goodreads and I summarized it. So if some of these are incorrect and have absolutely nothing to do with the books, I apologize in advance. I originally had a list of 26 books and I narrowed it down to 13.
Nice.
And Zack is going to narrow it down to 3. So we're gonna get started. I am going to have it up here for Zack to see. So I wrote down all of the descriptions and I'm gonna read them off. So, when our main character's sister goes missing, she must enter a deadly contest where her prize is 1 wish. There are 9 trials she must go through against other contestants who are fighting for their lives. However, a stranger offers to help her in return for 10 years of her life. The rules of the game are 1, stay alive, and 2, don't fall in love. Okay. It's awkward because, like, what do I do after? Do I ask him for his opinion?
Do I say something?
You don't have to, but again, if you are interested in one, like, let me know so we could, like, put a little emoji or something. Okay. Every 100 years, the gods hold a contest to determine who will rule Olympus by choosing a mortal champion. Why did that sound weird? A mortal champion to compete for them. For the first time ever, Hades competes in the Crucible and chooses a cursed, sarcastic nobody to fight for him. I didn't want to include any, like, there are a few in here that have to do with the Greek mythology, and I didn't want to include names because I didn't want him to be swayed by that, but it was almost impossible to do it without it. Okay, anyways. On her way to her annual book club retreat, Eileen's car breaks down and she finds herself in Eloriton, the town her favorite romance novel takes place in. The town is frozen in the late author's unfinished story, so Eileen believes she's there to finish it. However, Eileen meets a character who she doesn't recognize, the grumpy bookstore owner that doesn't want her to finish the story. Spooky. To inherit the family undertaking business, Callum must get married before he turns 35. Lark is visiting Ireland from America and is staying next to the funeral home. She decides to help Callum find the one, even though he wants to get married out of necessity, not love. But they soon realize they are becoming attracted to one another.
Wow.
I really fudged that up. I looked at Zack and I couldn't speak. After dying by choking on a microwavable burger, Delphi meets the One in the afterlife waiting room, but his death is a mistake and he's sent back to Earth. She is offered a deal. She can return to Earth and stay with him, but only if she finds him in 10 days in a city of millions. It's in New York. I feel like it's New York. After a revolution begins and the library she works at goes up in flames, Keela finds herself in her childhood home. There, her nosy, handsome neighbor takes it upon himself to check on her day after day. To make money, Keela begins making jams with the use of an old recipe book and some illegal magic, and ends up opening the island's first secret spell shop. He's not marking anything yet. He has no interest. Sorry. 13 years ago, monsters emerged and destroyed New York City. Thus, the Monster Treaty was born. Tonight, Kirsa enters the Holly Library, breaking the treaty because it is the home of a monster. He sees her talent and she gets locked into a bargain, and she joins the game he's been playing across centuries. Viola is a real estate agent and vampire who is struggling to sell a house that is haunted. The ghost is a murder victim who won't move on until he figures out how he died. Viola seeks out Fox de Mora, the godson of death, to help her with her mansion ghost, and they go on a quest that neither of them expect. I'm like waiting for you to react. Okay. Evie is the assistant to the villain, and her boss is currently out of office. Something begins to happen with the kingdom's magic, and the villain's manor is left vulnerable to their enemies and the king. Evie must protect the lair and the entire kingdom. Tess loves to curl up with her favorite vampire novels, Blood Feud. So much so that she follows conspiracy theories about Blood Feud being real. It turns out, it actually is real. The villain of her novels walks through her door and needs help. Tess ends up in the world of her favorite novel, surrounded by vampires. That'd be so cool. I'd be down for that. The Prince of Envy receives a cryptic note that signals the beginning of a deadly game where he must win and save his falling demon court. To avoid scandal, Camilla must enter a devil's bargain with Envy. Together, they go on a journey through the underworld and must avoid the trap of falling in love. An oracle predicts she would become royalty. The magicless halfling that was loved by beasts but hated by the pure-blood fairies. In love with the Prince of Loose, she collects relics with the possibility of overthrowing the current monarch to have his brother rule at her side. Instead, she releases a winged demon into the world, one that becomes obsessed with her. And last but not least, Leon earned a killer reputation among magicians. The cult that once controlled him wants Ray, and he won't let that happen. Ray is a ghost hunter who summons a demon and can hear an ancient evil calling her name. She knows her survival will be at the what the heck? She knows her survival will be at the hands of the demon stalking her, who wants her body and soul. Yay! And here's where Zack says, let's just buy them all.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so Zack is gonna look through the list again.
I'm gonna pick these in the most unconventional way.
Okay, are you gonna talk us through it?
Sure.
Okay.
So for the first one, I'm gonna go with the first book, because right now I'm watching Tower of God, and
Ooh.
the idea of like you get your one wish if you make it through all the trials is like kind of similar, I guess. Similar enough for me to just go with that. Book number 1. What's the title of it? Are we gonna figure that out later?
Should I say it now?
No, let's do it.
Okay.
The Champions for the Gods of Olympus is like kind of like interesting, but we're just gonna skip that one this time because we've seen it before.
I was like certain you were gonna pick that one.
I know you were.
Yeah.
The one where she doesn't want to finish the story seems a little exciting. When she goes back, where did she go back to her hometown or something? A town in her favorite romance novel. Oh, so she's never been to the town.
You know what this reminds me of? Schmigadoon.
Yeah. That one's kind of interesting. There's a couple that are going to be... I don't know what my third one is yet. I think I'm going to narrow it down and then we'll see. That one's still up in the air. Callum needs to get married before 35. Nah.
I feel like some of the romance ones, I was like, oh, he's definitely not going to pick these.
Alright, so this one was after dying by choking on a microwavable burger. The rest of it actually seemed interesting too. I was but the microwavable burger just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Oh, you weren't trying to be punny?
No, it literally it bothered me thinking about a microwavable burger. So that's why I'm passing.
That one was giving me The Good Place. The description of it was giving The Good Place. Another thing Zack hasn't watched, but I've told him about, so...
we watched an episode.
Yeah, but I'm like, cause Schmigadoon, you didn't really watch that, but like I told you in great detail what that was about.
Keela making jams, opening a secret spell shop. Pass. Sorry. Kind of interesting. Alright, here we go. 13 years ago, monsters emerged and destroyed New York City. That's all I needed to hear. It's a yes from me. I don't know.
I was actually excited for that one because I've heard lately that it's really good.
Ooh, I'm already at 2.
What happened?
So the thing is, this one, I really wanted to pick this one, which is Viola, the real estate agent. And then Viola is seeking out Fox Demora. NBA season is coming up, and De'Aaron Fox is my guy. And it's as close of a name as you're gonna get. Not really, but it's pretty close. You got Fox, and then the D apostrophe.
Is he the godson of death?
Yep.
Okay.
Anyways, I think that might be the third one.
Ooh.
You wanted to read this one, right?
What? Well, technically I wanted to read all of them, so what did you
Oh, there was one where you were like extra excited, and I was like...
Oh. I don't know, honestly, when so what I did was I had my 26, I looked at all the descriptions on Goodreads, and when I was typing them, I was like, maybe not for this. So I took those ones out, and these were the ones that I like really wanted to read. Okay, so now my thing is, I am honestly, oh, was it that one? Oh, and then this one. I'm not gonna lie, you probably picked 3 of the ones that that were like in my top 5, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
This one, the first one, is actually the one that I was really hoping you would pick. And if we went to Target and you didn't pick it, I would have probably added or put it in the car anyway.
I made a good choice.
He made a really good choice. Okay, so I'm gonna say number 1, that was like my number 1 option. That was the number 1 book I wanted him to pick. And then the next one he picked was the 13 years ago monsters emerged and destroyed New York City. So this book has actually been out for a while, and I've been wanting to read it, but I didn't actually look really deep into what it was about. So then when I read the description, I was like, oh, this sounds really cool. And so I'm excited for that one. And then the next one was the one about the real estate agent and the vampire, blah, 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 with
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Fox Demora.
It's Fox Demora. This is one that I have been wanting to read, and I'm actually excited to buy this book because it has purple spray pages. So, yeah.
Dark romantasy.
Ooh. Dark fantasy. it like that. But anyways, should we tell Zach what books we picked? Or should we go to Target, grab the books, and then, or, should I tell you the 3 titles now? Or should we go to Target, I point out all the books and be like, that was one, that was one, that was one, that was one. And then I tell you there what the books are. What do I do, guys?
See you guys at Target.
Ah!
We are here at Target. This is where we met.
Right there.
The first time I saw that, I teared up a bit. Wow! Oh, none of these. This is one. This is one. This is one. This is one.
Oh, you're showing me all 13.
Yeah. This is one. 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 Oh.
That does feel
Cozy. Oops. Ow. This is one. This is the one I was sad about. This was like in my top. This is one. Oh, I thought there was one down here, but I can't find it. I don't think any of those were. Jabba Jabba Joo. Jabba Jabba Joo. I don't think any of these were. This is one. This is one. I think that was one. Ow. Now I've shown Zach all of the books. It's time to show him the 3 books that he picked. Are you ready?
Yep.
Can you hold this? Thanks. Okay, number 1. Is it pretty enough? I think this one is prettier. Yeah. This is number 1.
Cool.
This is number 2. Ooh, this one's a little pricey. Can you hold this? Ooh, I need to pick the right book. I think I'm gonna get this one. I know. Oh no, I just something on it. Okay, wait, I forgot what the last one was. Oh wait, I think I remember.
Huh.
You just scratched it.
Good.
Okay, I forgot what the last one was, so I'm gonna confirm what it was. And last but not least, yes. No, these all suck. This will have to do. Excuse me, sir, you left me back there and I almost got lost.
What is it?
Whoa, what the?
You don't like rice checks?
Look at the top. Plain rice checks. When he could be getting Crispix to BH or checks.
Life is actually...
What is life? Oh, whichever. Life. Or Cinnamon Life. Do you like cinnamon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should I get cereal? It's buy one, get one 50% off.
How could you just got a brown sugar cinnamon?
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Cereal and granola.
Oh, okay, never mind. Can you guys hear 5 sauce? Let's try over here. This is Yummalicious. Ooh, look at that stack. Yeah, sexy. Ow, babe. That wasn't nice. Our shopping trip is complete. We got my 3 bookie wookies. Look at my new nails. Not new. They're getting changed tomorrow. These are 2 weeks old. Okay, bye. See you in a bit. Ow. Hello, I'm gonna give you a little haul of what we bought. So we got Phantasma, Masters of Death, and the Wren in the Holly Library. We also got this Halloween decoration. We named it Luna. Oh, she looks so cute. Yeah. Oh, and we got this Halloween decoration. Actually, this is more like a Christmas decoration. He's a little snowy. He's a little snowy guy. Ah! Which one is it? That was, that was scary. Say hi, Momo. Say hi, Momo. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Whether or not I put the haul in my vlog, I'm just gonna go back through the books, and we have Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. Masters of Death by Olivia Blake. I have been wanting to...
I said Fox. I didn't.
Oh, Fox. I thought he said thanks because I was covering his face. I really wanted to get this. I've been wanting to read this, but now that they came out with the purple sprayed edges, I even more wanted to buy it. And I got it. Here's one of the books that I included in my last video of all the books that had the purple sprayed edges that were being sold at Target. And I have one of them now. Now I must get the rest. Next we have Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. This is most likely one of my most anticipated reads for my fall TBR, so I'm excited to get into this one. I honestly was going to read this on Kindle Unlimited anyways, but this book is just so gorgeous. Maybe we'll have to read the physical book this time. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. And last but not least, we have The Wren in the Holly Library by K.A. Lind, and this also has the special sprayed edges, and I'm excited. Ooh, what does the inside look like? Oh, look at the end papers. Didn't know about that. And ooh, oh, that's cool. It's like a library. That's cool. Oh, and look at the spine. There she is. Oh, I'm excited to get to this. This might be like a closing out the fall type of read, like a, because I have a very big fall TBR. Yeah. Very ambitious, but if I read 3 books a week, I should be able to finish every single book that's on my fall TBR, including the tandem read. So I'm determined to succeed. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. Zach, how did you feel about this experiment?
It was a good time. I don't know what to say.
I know, I was just kidding.
Fun shopping.
Yeah.
Fun book experience.
Okay, bye! I'm hungry. I'm gonna drink Dr. Pepper.